listen to that song that day, but I can assure you in this programming utapatana na request yako. Natumai itakubariki. I am live on Facebook at Hope FM Live, that is FB, also on YouTube at Hope FM Live, and there is also a post up on Facebook hapo hivyo. Kwanza huyu anasema asante for playing that song manze. Isaiah Kiri, ilikuwa iko yako, si ndio? I'm hosting a man I respect. Wacha nianzie hapo. And you know, I've always wanted to have this conversation. Nimekuwa nikimwambia nakutafuta. You know, and when I say when God makes it happen, it's always the right time. I thought that actually this is the right time because when asubuhi hapo where I stay, kuna ukitembea asubuhi even 5 utapata watu wanapiga mazoezi, watu wanakimbia, watu wanatembea. You know, for those who come to Nairobi very early in the morning, you can attest that hapo kando ya barabara kuna watu. You know, Kenyans want to be fit. And now also on the other side, there are so many shortcuts to fitness, many shortcuts to weight loss. You know, and I've always been praying silently for an opportunity to host my senior here, Dr. Vincent Muasya, who is a fitness consultant with Body and Spirit group of gyms. You know, so when we talked and I was like, why not? Let's do this. I said, this is the time. This is God's time. Dr. Vincent, njoo mimi mwanzo kukuita Vini. Niliambia mtu akona doctor manze, you have to respect the doctorate. Karibu sana sa.
Thank you so much, Caris, for having me.
This is Hope FM, where you listen and live. You know, and I believe not the first time we're going to have these conversations more and more. So for somebody tuned in and is like, who is this man Caris respects? You can do a introduction before we get into the conversation.
Once more, thank you so much, Caris, for having me. Mm-hmm. It's such a joy for me to be here. I am Vincent Muasya. I'm first and foremost, I'm a believer. Mm-hmm. I'm a fitness consultant, and I'm a lecturer at Kenyatta University in the Department of Recreation and Sports Management. Mm-hmm. I'm also the lead pastor of Gospel Lighthouse. Mm-hmm. Our fellowship is at Donholm.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow. So this is part of what you teach. The conversation you're going to have is part of what you teach.
Yes.
Now when you talk about fitness, Vinny, let's start with what fitness is. And mtu akisema nataka kuwa fit, anajua ini nini anaongelea.
When you talk about fitness, and fitness means different things to different people. Mm-hmm. For some people is having a six-pack like mine, or having a muscular body, or be thin. Mm-hmm. And thinness is not fitness. Mm-hmm. But fitness is basically you having energy to do what you have to do. Mm-hmm. Being able to carry out your daily activities without undue fatigue, and have energy to enjoy leisure time pursuits. I mean, depending on what you like enjoying, it could be a sport, could be a leisure activity, and still have reserve energy to respond to emergencies. That is what fitness is all about. It talks about you being able to operate at optimal efficiency, that you're able to keep what we call hypokinetic diseases, I mean lack of adequate motion ailments, at bay, and still have your body operate at optimal efficiency.
Okay.
Yes.
But when you say fitness is not being thin, na saizi ukiangalia watu wakiongelea fitness, naona tu mtu anakwambia, hey, manze, I'm very unfit, nimenona. Thinness, ukisema it's not necessarily being fit. What do you mean?
What I mean by that is that fitness has a number of composites and components, and fitness is this big animal in one big room like this, and fitness is broadly categorized into two areas. We have what we call performance-related fitness, and that has to do with fitness components that are key to performance in sports. And what comes to mind is fitness components like agility, maneuverability, dodgeability. We talk about things like coordination, like when you're playing soccer, leg ball coordination, eye ball coordination. We talk about things like reaction time, the time you take between a stimulus and a response. You're on your marks, the sound of the gun, and you're taking off from the blocks. We talk about power. We talk about speed. Those are elements of performance-related fitness components. Then we have what we call health-related fitness components, and there are 5 of them. Just do a rundown for you. The first one is what we call aerobic power, which is cardio, respiratory endurance. And this is the most important fitness parameter. It's the ability of your heart and your lungs to carry or to pump enough blood, carry enough oxygen, and supply nutrients at the muscle level and be able to remove waste metabolites. It's the parameter of fitness. When you have low levels of it, any small exertion, you do like 5 floors, you're panting. Una air, una gas. That is...
So katika na gas...
That talks about you having low levels of the efficiency of your heart and your lungs. And how we develop that is we use aerobic activities. Things that are rhythmic in nature. They are carried out for long periods of time. They use large muscle groups in the presence of oxygen. And we have things like swimming, running, jogging, cycling, stair climbing, dancing. All those are aerobic activities. And then we have muscular strength, which is the ability of a muscle, or could be a group of muscles, to be able to exert force against resistance maximally. So we're talking about you being able, like, to, if I give you like a load to lift, how much weight can you push in just one repetition? And then we have muscular endurance, the ability of you to do that sub-maximally and over time. So if I have 2 people and I give them a load of 50 kgs to lift, for example, it could be a clean and press, and one of them is able to do it. The one who is able to do it has high levels of muscular strength. If I give a different load of like 20 kgs and one person is able to do 20 reps, the other one can do 30 reps. The one who is able to do higher number of reps has a higher level of muscular endurance. And then we have the 4th one, which is flexibility, which is basically the available range of motion at a given joint. And flexibility is joint specific. Because some joints, from biology, we have all manner of joints, hinge, ball and socket, pivot, all manner of joints. So we're talking about the range of motion available at different joints. And that is very key. We develop that through what we call stretching, and preferably dynamic stretching, where we just stretch and hold to the max and stay there for like 10 to 15 seconds. And then we have the last parameter, which is body composition, which is basically the ratio of fatness to leanness. The body has non-fat tissues. The body has fat tissues. So we want to look at how much fat do you have vis-a-vis muscle. And that is why someone can be overweight but not obese. But if you're obese, you're overweight. Yes. Because the issue has never been how much you weigh. The issue is what makes up the weight you carry. And you can tell very easy the level of shakeability. If it's fat, it shakes. Yeah. And of course, now we have different modes of training for all these parameters. But basically, you want to be able to bring a balance in terms of you being able to achieve the 5, which are key to optimum levels of health. Your cardio, your strength, your muscular endurance, your flexibility, and your body composition. Optimum levels of body fat.
So you have to combine the 5 in your workouts to get to this place where you're saying I'm fit.
You must be able to get to a routine that allows you to develop those 5 parameters. Yes, for you to qualify to be fit. Yes.
This obsession ya kuunga, tumeongelea 6-pack hapo kidogo and stuff. You find labda mtu amekula chuma vizuri, the muscles are there and stuff, but there is some aspect of maybe flexibility anakosa. You find these people use a lot of things nowadays. And even the rate of heart attacks zinaenda tu zikipanda because of the things that people are using just to get a certain physique. Labda mtu amefika hiyo level yenye I look fit, never size 3XL, like akienda anatafuta hata zile free size, they are big. But now as you're talking about these things, they are realizing they're actually not fit. Some of these things reversible, kama umefika level fulani you're now too big but you can't breathe well, you can't nini and maybe you've built that in the gym, so hata si issue ati lifestyle umekaa tu ukanona or something. These things reversible. Can you get to a place of now I'm big but I can breathe better, I can respond to things better, I'm quick, I'm performing at an optimum level.
Now the way out towards that is for you to be able to strike a balance in terms of your routine, how you schedule your workouts, so that you can be able to incorporate all these fitness components in your routine. And cardio is the most important because you can live without big muscles, but you can't live without a good heart. So you want to be able to address cardio. It's the foundation of fitness. And we're talking about at least 3 days a week. 3 days a week, a minimum of like 20 minutes. And you're able now to incorporate now strength and endurance. That could be like 2 days in a week. So that depends again on the level where you are at. Matters whether you're a beginner, you are intermediate, or you're advanced. That now is what informs the program design. Matters exercise prescription.
Wow. Talking about the most important aspect of fitness here, cardio. Kama huyu ananiambia hana do ya gym. Kuna mtu ameandika hapa hana do ya gym. Na anataka kujua some of the things anaweza fanya kama for that aspect ya cardio. Where can somebody start before maybe they get into a program or they get into a trainer, etc. That now these things, that you're going to mention talks about now cardio activities in its simplest form and maybe even in advanced where you can do it on your own.
Matter starting, one of the things you want to pay attention to is staying safe. If you have no condition, you have no maybe diabetes, hypertension, knee issues, low back issues, obesity, cancer, those conditions, you need to start small. And we are saying start small, but start now. You don't need to run a marathon. You don't need to get a gym membership. You only need motion. You can start by walking around your block. Just start walking, because when you start movement creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. So we're saying start small. Start from where you are. Start small. And preferably do like 3 days a week, non-consecutive, like do on off, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that you can give your body time to recover and to recuperate, so that gradually you introduce your body to physical stress, that you don't now get into doing too much too soon and run into burnout. Yes. So start small. But again, caution should be placed on people that are over 35 years and above. 35 years and above, and you've not been active for the last 2 years. Your family has a history of diabetes, hypertension. Your family has a history of cardiac ailments. You need to be able to get to a physician who will examine you and give you physical clearance that you are fit to exercise. Because there are conditions that can be made worse by working out. You may not know that you have that condition, but when you have a medical exam, they can be picked, and the physician can be able to advise. And then with that report now, if now that means now you have to get a trainer, so that you don't do workouts that will make your condition worse.
It's curated around.
Yes. So that your prescription matters frequency, that is how often, matters intensity, that is how hard, matters time, that is how long, and matters mode. What you will do is now prescribed based on your condition. But all the time, and if you've been inactive, you have not been physically fit. You've just been usingangitizi we huko tu
usiingie hivyo kimalamala.
Exercise carries risk. Carries risk. We hear all these stories. Someone was on the treadmill, they dropped, and all manner of things. So we should stay safe. Start small.
I went to the doctor some years back. Ilikuwa tu homa tu ya kawaida. Lakini after meangalia ratili Kaniuliza kwenu kuna ugonjwa kama ina nikamwambia madhe sister anko. Akaniambia I'm not a prophet, lakini if you don't do something about your weight ukikuja hapa tena kuniona next time you might have that nini. And that was a wake up call. So I get what you're saying about just going to a physician also na kusaidie. There's so many questions here, Vincent, and we are going to answer them. Now let's come kidogo to the myths around fitness. What are some of these myths that you would like to demystify today?
One of the myths about fitness, and there are a number of them, is that you must train for long to be able to achieve. And if you can train even for a minimum of 30 minutes a day, the issue is not how long, it's the consistency. We are looking at you making exercise not just a habit, but a lifestyle. So it's not how long, it is how well. So you don't have to have, people will be saying, I don't have time. That gym thing, exercise takes so much time. But if you only have like 30 minutes a day, that's adequate. You can start there and build over time. So that's a myth that you need so much time. The other myth is that one exercise program suits all. And the fallacy about that is that we are different. And how are we different? We are different courtesy of our genetic predisposition. We are different matters what we do in terms of our careers. Some people will be in the field, others are just seated on their desk. We are different by our nutrition. We are different by our sleep patterns. So you cannot have one program fitting all. There's a program that will be tailor-made towards your goals. Then the other concern, which is very common in the gym world, and I've been a gym trainer for almost now close to 30 years, it's with our sisters. They'll come and tell you that, I don't want to look like a man. I don't want to build muscles. But again, women don't have the levels of testosterone that men have. Women cannot look like men. Then I'll be quoting for you, oh, look at so and so. But again, those are professional athletes. Those are people who that's their career. They could be training for 6 hours a day. That is over 20 years. Those are professionals. But the regular woman, it's very difficult to look like a man. So that fear should not be there. And that is why now we're encouraging more women to take up weight training, so that to be able to increase their metabolism and build more muscle. The more muscle you have, the more calories you can burn, because you're raising your metabolism. So that is one of the concerns. Then the other one is that I must use supplements. That's another big animal.
A big one right now.
Yes. But if you can figure out your nutrition, you don't need to do supplementation. Not necessarily. Not unless now you are into competition or you are not the regular person. You are an athlete. But just you want to get fit, get your heart pumping well, have some energy for the day, sleep better, relieve stress. You don't need that. Yes. Yes.
Napenda hiyo kwa sababu it gets me now to my next conversation, or rather question, or part of this conversation, which is weight loss. And somebody is appreciating what you're saying here. Anasema amekuwa akipreach for the longest time that fat loss is not necessarily weight loss. So anasema at least amepata mtu mwenye amestamp also what he has been preaching, rather teaching. There are so many shortcuts to something like weight loss. Na unakuta na mtu kabisa anakwambia vile ana feel, ako best. Hata ukienda kwa ratili kabisa unaona kabisa you are not obese. There is this I will say perception of how a lady or a guy should look like. Vinisa hii kuna dem hata umemuita date, anaangalia kwanza hiyo tumbo, ashaamua Mr. Kimtoko na tumbo kai. Anakuuliza live kuna six pack. Bro, unapiga gatizi, unakaa hivi na hivi na hivi. And you find that pressure. Even guys, by the way, unakuta anauliza, anaangalia dem, anasema huyu dem si staki, hana this particular component and etc. So unakuta a lot of young people wanaingia kwa gym for ama wana pursue bodies zingine for the wrong reasons na so a lot of shortcuts zinaingia. We are having a big conversation about vitu kama Ozempic, nini injection and stuff, a big deal that unakuta even young girls, high schoolers, campus wanatafuta hizi vitu. What would you say is the safest way unge recommend, and maybe you can tackle these shortcuts that are so many today?
Maybe I should just start by saying that the human body is not designed for drastic changes. And that's why we need to be patient, matters fitness. We want to ease into our program gradually and progressively to give the body time to appreciate the physical stress so that we don't run into overtraining and overreaching. And this is stemming from, I think it's from lots of pressure, social media. But one of the things that we need to be able to understand is that to become fit takes time. It takes time. You did not just become unfit overnight. I tell my clients when they come, and some will come and say, now I'm on leave. I only have 20 days. Can I lose 20 kgs? No, it's not realistic. Let's focus on what is safe. And then we should now put a demarcation between what is fat loss and what is weight loss. Because the issue has never been how much you weigh, it is what makes up the weight. So people should be patient. Patient. I've been training for almost 30 years now, and I'm training other than I used to train in my 20s. Because it's a lifestyle. You must get to a place where now this thing is beyond now you're just achieving. It becomes a part of you. And then that now motivates you. But if you're just consumed about goals, soon and I can tell, when clients come, I can tell this one won't last. Because they're so obsessed with achieving. You're so obsessed with achieving. Someone comes and say, I just don't touch here, my bonga points are okay. Mima iko sawa, mbele ndio shida. Just address my tummy. We don't do that here. Go for liposuction, go for surgery. Those are shortcuts. But the gym will not do that for you. We have no provision where we are able to just do what is called spot reduction. I just want to target one spot. Because the body is one unit. Everything is joined together and functions together. And fat is lost uniformly. Where there is more goes from that place. So patience and consistency. Approaching fitness as a lifestyle, not as something you want to achieve tomorrow.
Ushaambiwa. Let's take a short breather here. Alafu when I come back, or rather when I come back, I have some questions here for you, Vinny. Somebody's asking, they dance for 15 days every day. Unauliza kama hiyo ina fit, cardio etc. Somebody also says go through CS and anafikiria vile atarudi kwa fitness, is it safe etc. We take a short break. Wana mabudu nani. This one is for the oldies in the house. Of course, this version by Kimazi Jean kutoka kule Rwanda.
Sikuyajua kama ndivyo yalivyo, mpaka Roho aliponionyesha. Shetani anavyojua kujigeuza kama malaika yule wa nuru, ajigeuza mekuwa rangi nyingi, ajiingiza kwa siri kanisani. Watu wa Mungu wao bila kujua, hata wameanza kumuabudu. Waraka wa Yohana yule wa kwanza, sura ya 3 mstari wa 8, asitendaye dhambi ni wa shetani, yalizitenda tokea mwanzo. Tunao watu wengi makanisani, kutenda dhambi kwao sio tishio, wakikutana pamoja kuabudu, swali mulijibu wanamwabudu nani? Baba, tunakushukuru, neema yako ni ya milele. Mungu, tunaombea kizazi cha leo kinacho majivuno na ukaidi, kutoa pesa kwao sio tatizo, hawajaolewa waendelea kuzaa, hawajatubu dhambi wanazitenda, tena ni viongozi wa kina mama. Fungo la 10 kutoa sio shida, lakini wameoa mabibi wengi. Mchungaji kitaka kosana nao, awaambie watubu dhambi. Wanahubiri ujumbe wa kutoa, wanasahau toba ya msamaha. Wakikutana pamoja kuabudu, swali munijibu wanamwabudu nani? Na makanisa mengine ya ajabu, wokovu wa Yesu wanaukataa. Kulewa pombe kwao sio ajabu, hata mchungaji anaibariki. Giza na nuru vina shirika gani? Toweni giza katikati ya nuru, tumuabudu Mungu mtakatifu katika roho na pia kweli. Yesu ni kweli, tena ndiye uzima na njia ya kutufikisha mbinguni. Mungu wataka sote tumuabudu katika roho na pia kweli. Ewe shetani pepulie mchafu, na kuamuru kwa jina lake Yesu, toka ndani ya kanisa lake Mungu, uende kuzimu ukachomwe moto. Tumegundua ila na njama zako, tukuabudu wewe ni kama nani? Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele. Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele. Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele. Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele. Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele. Tunaye Mungu wetu Baba Yehova, sifa utukufu ni wake milele.
Originally done by Faustin Munishi. By the way, Munishi ni wakule TZ, Tanzania. Kimazi Jean featuring Rev Matayo Damahizi. You know, that name tells you wanatoka kule Rwanda. Playing in the station where you listen and live. We have 10 minutes to go. And I like even the questions that are coming through. Because this is what is the conversation today. Bro, utaona msetu leo after 2 weeks ukimwona tena very different. You know, this desire to have a certain look and all that. Right now, if you look at even the people wenye wamekuwa affected na some of these shortcuts, you are like, what? You know, you are an athlete, we know. And even when you're talking about fitness, people have been looking up to you. But all of a sudden, you don't feel good about yourself. You have to do something else. You know, the pressure And kuna Jim ona hapa Vini amekusupport. Anasema walitoa weighing machine kwa gym. Ilikuwa mtu anakuja leo na train kidogo anaenda kwa weighing machine. Pressure inakuwa mingi. Na anaongezea anasema ukipatia hata trainers pressure inakuwa even more hard. Questions are here Vini. I think I've shared some with you. I don't know which one you want to tackle first even as we continue.
Thank you for the question. Someone is asking that they dance once a week for 4 hours and they walk daily for 15 minutes. A number of issues are coming from that kind of a program. And the first one is you are dancing 4 hours once in a week. It is for me, it is a recipe for injuries. It's too much and the break is too long. The principles of fitness advocate more of regularity, consistency. You are better doing 30 minutes every day than 2 hours 3 days a week. Consistency and regularity. Then the other concern I can pick from that kind of routine is that routine lacks balance. It's only able to focus on cardio fitness. And you can't even tell if that dancing or the walking is able to elevate heart rate beyond resting levels, so that that person is able to really stress the heart, which is a muscle for the heart to improve. Because again, for the body to improve, you must be able to push the system beyond resting levels. So those are the things I can pick from there. So they need to be able to factor in other fitness and more so strength, which is very key.
So kwa hii routine yake naweza fanya nini kama ya strength?
They can start with body weight, kind of strength workouts, squats, planks, push-ups. Because and I see this is very common with people who just run. They be running Monday to Sunday. You end up having a very strong heart on a very weak frame. Yes, the heart is very strong, but the frame is weak.
Okay.
So as you age, you start stooping. Yes, because you have a very strong machine in there, but the frame supporting it is weak. So there need to be a balance. Weight training and even incorporate flexibility, stretching. Then someone is asking that they have done a number of CSEs.
Sema 3. Roto tank nayo sijui nani aliamua watu waite belly roto tank has never reduced, and if I try any exercise the pain comes back at the scar. How can I be
pain helped? Comes when you start exercising. I may not pick everything from just that diagnose everything, but I'm keen to know what they do, matters of what workouts do they engage in, and they may need to also see their gyna, maybe to rule out maybe a number of issues. But again, start small. Start small. Don't overdo. Just start small. Progressively, gradually increase the load. Yes, matters frequency, intensity, and duration, and the mode of what you're doing. Yes.
Alafu pia kuna kwanga kale ka uncomfort pain una feeling after umeanza workout, like the muscles now etc. It's normal to feel that way at times. Wengine wanaachianga hapo, nampiga leg day, nasikia utembei kesho yake, unaamua haistaki. But I think that's a good answer. Ende kwa daktari wake. Actually that's a very good answer.
Now someone is asking, is keeping rope a good cardio? Yes and no. Yes, in that it will help you to achieve your cardio fitness. My only concern is that it puts lots of strain, especially if you have the wrong shoes, on your knees and on your joints. And it will be good for you to vary your cardio activities, to kill boredom and to bring in variety. So there are days you can skip. Don't just skip every day. There are days you can skip. Other days you can run on a hill. Other days you can swim. You can ride a bike. All those are cardio activities, and even calisthenics, which are things you can do using your own body weight as resistance, and they are cardio in nature. So vary your program so that you don't get into overuse injuries. Then someone is asking, how can I avoid muscle tear during exercise? I'm getting to it that this is asking about DOMS, what we call the delayed onset of muscle soreness, which is a result of micro tears in the muscles. that is very common with when you go beyond your resting level. When you push your body beyond what your body is accustomed to, there'll be those small tears. Those small tears. So a number of things there. Make sure you don't miss your warm up and your cool down. Get a good stretch and a good warm up, and then matters nutrition. Could increase your protein intake, and then rest. Don't be working muscles that are sore. Yes, and that's why it'll be good for you to have a regimen, a routine where you split your working program. Your days you work different body parts. There are days you do cardio for this system to rest. Yes, and for some muscles to rest for recovery. Then someone is asking that they have been 84 kgs and they are running, but they're increasing their weight.
He started running the other day. Shockingly, ongeza ine badala ya kupunguza.
The issue of weight increase for the regular person responds to what we call a positive caloric balance. So now the question is, once he starts running, metabolism has gone up. Chakula ameongeza. Yeah. And then maybe needs to also check with his doctor to rule out any medical condition that is making that weight to just shoot like that. It's not the norm. It's not the norm. It's not the norm. But for some people, when they start working out, appetite inapanda juu. Then they cooperate with it.
Sasa unaongeza kidogo.
Anafungulia kila kitu.
Sasa siku hizi tangu nianze kuwaka nimepata appetite. Alafu unashangaa unaongeza.
Then someone is saying I do manual work, mimi ni fundi, can that substitute for my fitness program? We need to make a distinction between physical activity and exercise. Those are two different things. Not every physical activity qualifies to become exercise. In exercise, you have to have a structure. Yes, to have you have a program. But if that is the only thing that he's doing, he's better doing that than doing nothing at all. but it's like you guys will push mkokoteni. That's part of what they do. The body is accustomed to that, and for your body to improve, you must be able to push yourself beyond your resting levels. That's why we talk about progressive overload. You are lifting 5 kg, now try 7. Like that. That's how you make the muscles stronger over time.
Now Vinny, kuna hapa tukimalizia that I would like to talk about. We'll just touch on it. Moja anasema yeye hajakula lunch for 4 years. Amekuwa akiskip lunch for 2 years now. And Vinny, hii aspect ya kujideny a meal, does it get into this parameter of fitness? Ama what do we go about it? Kwa sababu hata siku hizi watu wana fast, not for fasting ya Bible, as a routine for weight loss etc. Would you recommend that?
I'm a proponent of fasting, but for the right reason. The concern with that kind of fasting, all these OMA diets we are seeing, one meal a day, is it IF? That we hear somebody saying, I'm doing 18, I'm now doing 32. The question is it something you can maintain as a lifestyle? Because we are looking at the long term. You want to get into a program where you can sustain what you're doing. And again, is it healthy? Is it healthy? Once you deny your body food over some time, your body begins to get some alert that we don't know when food is coming. And most of the time, the body gets into what we call a starvation mode. So it tends now to even hold onto that which is there.
Okay.
We don't know when food is coming next. So whatever we have, let's not lose it. Let's just hold to it.
Okay.
So you'd rather have regular meals that are healthy than abstain, because you can't sustain that as a lifestyle. We're looking at you having a lifestyle of nutrition and physical exercise.
Clearly we need another session. We were going to talk about that on the side, but my take home today is you start today. Don't postpone. Start with walking. Do what you can do. At a way, like body weight etc. There is more you can do. Vinny, I don't know if you have a parting shot. I can give you a few seconds to just for a parting shot.
What I would like to tell our listeners is that your body is given to you to help you to fulfill your God-ordained purpose and what God has ordained for you to do. So treat your body like a performance machine, not a storage unit. Feed it well, move it, rest your body. Success is not just mental, it is physical. And that is why purpose without energy is just a wish. When your body is neglected, everything else suffers. But if your body is strong, everything else elevates.
Big up to strong bodies. That has been Dr. Vincent Muasya, just in the house, and fitness consultants with body and spirit gyms. Vinny, thank you for coming and thank you for creating time. I can assure it's not in vain. And we'll talk, for another day. There's still more to converse around